and today we are coming with few more videos for the people to help out in the job search part. Okay guys, can I have a question please?
Sir, I have good academics and I am submitting my profile to all the HRs, but I am getting no response. Can you please tell me some do's and don'ts on how to share my CV?
Okay, well guys, this is something every fresher will have in their mind. It's like, being a fresher, whenever I get to know that there is a walk-in, I submit my profile, but I don't get any responses. So in general, wanted to check with you, do you guys open every email that you get in general?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay, the reason is, every person has their own way of actually filtering out. Many people, like being a HR, I receive a lot of emails to my email box every day. Many freshers, they have that willing to kind of apply, but they do apply without a proper, taking proper precautions. For example, many resumes which I get, so Chaitanya CV at cvcorp.in. So people mention me in the BCC part. That means I can easily make out that the fresher is sending an email to almost like 100 plus people, all the HRs together. I'm in the blind copy, BCC part. Do I really feel like, okay, helping that guy or trying to consider profile? No. And few people will put CC and keep adding 1, 2, 3, like almost like close to some 10, 20 HR email IDs. So what happens? People generally, when they see like, they've been included with many other recipients, so either we might ignore the email or we just put it into trash part. Reason being, like how we send an email, we expect the person saying that, okay, I'm sending it to you. That means there should be one-to-one touch. That means when a people send an email, so we have to write the concerned HR name or the email ID. That actually kind of help you a lot. Apart from this, I'll tell you a few more things. So people, they don't even write a proper subject line. For example, I get an email and subject line is completely, it's like a blank. There won't be any subject line. So obviously when I see my inbox, no subject line, I ignore it. Second, I get a subject line with a message like forward, some content written there. That means the person already forwarded his profile with a subject line to someone, and the next person asking to forward, what they do, instead of writing a new email, they send the email directly to them with the forward mention directly. So this is not a good practice. The third thing what they do, they try to put a very lengthy subject line, which we don't understand. They write like, sir, please look at my resume complete part. So subject line, maximum keep certain information like fresher or maybe Java trained, or put subject line like BTech, or like write your name, always preferable. Try to have a meaningful and a short subject line which will help you guys. The third thing I'll tell you, many people what they do, so for example this is the email what I receive. So I have to name, I have subject line, this is the email body, and then I have something called as attachment. So people, they don't actually write nothing here. They just like, okay, subject line, something, email ID, attachment, submit the resume. So how do I understand what is this guy about? Obviously, HR expects a person to have something to read before opening the email attachment directly. That is a very, very important part. So many people, they just write like, sir, please find my resume. If I ask someone, okay, write something, they just say like, sir, find my resume. That doesn't make any sense. We have to write something like, this is so and so, I'm a 2017 graduate. Whatever the cover letter, we generally so-called as cover letter part, try to mention something. I am a 2017 passed out. I did my graduation. After that, my graduation, I am actually started learning few technologies. And as of now, I am in a position to kind of become a good value addition to your company. Hire me. I can be best employee. If it's not something more in detail, try to kind of at least tell the person saying that this is about myself along with the profile. That actually makes more sense. And one more thing we're talking about here is something called as the attachment part. So many people, while after finishing the resume writing part, they save the resume as resume.doc or cv.doc, or few will like final resume, or someone might like October resume, or name and then 1, 2 or whatever numbering it is. Guys, the problem is, as a HR, when I receive lot of emails, I keep saving files in one folder. What happens, for example, let's say Vishal submits a profile with the name of the resume.doc, and then Akanksh submits a profile the same thing on resume.doc. What happens, when I try to download the next time the same name, either I might, by mistake, I might actually do a replace, or I might say like rewrite the over existing part, whatever it is. There is a chance we might miss out when we have the same common names. Always preferable to have your name as your name hyphen or underscore, maybe BTech or something technology .doc. That's actually the preferred way of doing it. Okay, the second question.
One of my uncle gave reference, but still I am not getting any feedback from the company.
Okay, this is one more thing, guys. So for example, I'm actually I got a reference. For example, what are references we get to submit a profile? One thing is like we might see the job posting in a company website, or maybe in a job portal, or maybe in a social media, maybe in Facebook or WhatsApp group, or maybe let's say my friend might actually can suggest me, friend or relative, whatever it is. So many incidents I'll tell you, like one student came to me saying that, sir, my uncle referred my profile, like he wanted me to come go and meet you. When I ask him what's your uncle name, the guy says like he's some nickname he will say, sir, his name is Chinna uncle. So when I ask him like how do I know who is Chinna uncle? So generally if you talk, there's a chance we will understand who is the reference. But you send an email, send the email such a way that, sir, my uncle who is your friend in your school or college or a company referred my profile to you. That means I can easily understand who is actually sending this profile. Many people, without taking the small precautions, they end up in actually losing an opportunity. So even though we have reference, let's say reference can be through friends, whatever it is, make it very clear with reference to concerned person name, who studied with you, or who know you, or who is from the same village where you come from, or you both work in the same company, whatever it is. Please find my attached resume. If the concerned person says I am very close friend to him, you can always CC your reference name, so that I can easily make out, or the HR can easily make out that this guy is actually with a known reference resume is coming up. Okay, the reason why we wanted to talk about this particular thing is, recently we did few walk-ins in my office. So 30 to 40% of the profiles, whatever we got, it doesn't have subject lines, it doesn't have any proper attachments, and few people actually send the profile with any kind of a body of it. The problem is like how you individually, like you will make out like what kind of emails to open or not to open. Being a HR, many people do the same thing. So try to write something exactly what is more related to the context, so that your resume will picked up, at least you'll get a chance. And one more thing, there is a chance like every company, you can actually start submitting the profile to the company for the future openings also. There also you can mention directly saying that with respect to the fresher openings, I mean this is so and so, I have done my training part, I know these technologies, please consider my profile for future openings. So there is nothing wrong actually. Keep sending your profile to all the known companies as well. I mean, as with my experience or what we have seen, if a person is following up these, all the process what we discussed, definitely there is a chance that he will get a good response from the company end. And wish you all the best, guys, and happy job search.